Atlantis Metal Bar Sian Reed present Metal Madness.
My name is Chihiro, and I'm the owner of the Atlantis Metal Bar in Siem Reap. I try my best to keep the underground music scene in Cambodia. Try my best to bring some bands from foreign countries and to make a connection with local bands. And hopefully I bring local band to foreign countries as well.
Are you alive? This is the end. It all depends. Are you alive? Are you glad I should always do what I've always done you do?
Yo, Cambodia, what's up? We're Solitude.
Solitude, baby.
We live in Shanghai. Obviously, we're not from Shanghai. We have UJ from Spain. We have Chris from America.
Hello.
Mickey from Austria. Myself, John. I'm half German, half Canadian. And our band has only been around for a year.
Year and a bit.
Year and a bit. We have our second drummer now. Our last drummer had to leave us, unfortunately.
And we're playing some really cool cybercore metal.
How do you come out with the name of your band?
I might answer that one.
Right, because we were just like jamming and shit. Because first of all, I just came in arrived in Shanghai and I was looking for play in a band. And then one day I just posted, "Fuck it, I want to play in a band," and he just hit me up. Should we tell about our bassist, ex-bassist?
No. So we founded the band and then we were jamming. And Solitude just came from because we formed basically after the lockdown time in Shanghai, and everyone was kind of living in solitude in their homes. So everyone was locked out for 2 months, and our souls felt, lonely. So we put the words of soul and solitude together. Hello.
Yo.
So we put those together, and that's how we came up with Solitude.
what's been the most memorable moment for the band so far?
Best we had was every time,
I don't.
3 times.
Saigon show yesterday was good.
Yeah,
Very
Cambodia
good.
was
But Cambodia was fucking dope right now.
right.
I mean, Shanghai Fest.
Shanghai Fest.
Shanghai Hellfest was super
Shanghai
brutal.
Fest in Shanghai
Like all the
was
big
very
bands from
amazing.
Shanghai and come together with a very big venue.
A very memorable moment in the very beginning was our bassist just left, and we were about to play our second show without bassist, and that's when
That's why we don't have bass. He's
play bass.
This is
My
the
left
bass.
hand.
What's the crazy things that happened to you on stage?
One time a guy flew into my. The mosh pit was so wild. A guy flew into my keyboard. Like literally flew onto my keyboard.
Yeah, I think the maybe not craziest, but the coolest. It happened once today here in Siem Reap, and one other time in Shanghai. And one of our songs, we have a wall of love. We don't make a wall of death. We make a wall of love.
Love.
Hugs each other. Usually people can't have. It's too heavy. But today here in Siem Reap it worked, and once in Shanghai, that's very awesome.
Actually, it's the first time I saw that, and hey, everybody, let's go hugging each other instead to beat each other, you know?
Yeah, but you know, we like heavy music, but I think every metalhead is we're all kind of softies, you know.
yay, baby.
Yeah, we try to do that, and today it worked. It was great.
What do you want to say to Cambodia people, to people in Siem Reap?
Cambodia is super awesome. It's so chill here. You can just feel it. The vibe is so different. I just feel so comfortable here. So I think people, local bars should support. I mean, the bars should support the local bands, you know, to perform like this. And if they do this thing continuously, then I think there will be more sin for the Cambodian people.
Yeah.
In it.
Yeah, I think it's very super chill here. It's super nice to be here. People have us here.
Yay.
Amazing food. Amazing people.
Amazing
Just
people.
great. And we'll definitely come again.
Yeah, I think like hopefully we're invited back and we can play some cool shows in Cambodia again.
And also we have very cool merch with us. We have like Panda, Cyber Panda. Yeah, so we have a manager here. Vive also makes all this kind of jewelry, you know, merchandising. That's also cool. So it's also very, you know, proud and happy moment to see people wearing our stuff, because we're also wearing the camera called here right now. So I think, yeah, that's how we support each other.
Dime unas palabras en español por la banda.
Pues estos son unos hijos de putas con buenos amigos que no puedes encontrar en la vida. Entonces, a veces tengo problemas con ellos porque yo tengo 2 bandas y tal, pero siempre lo quiero mucho, muchísimo. Y eso soy yo. Eso, la banda representa a mí. Eso es lo que quiero hacer yo. ¿Entiendes? Ya está.
Up, Sushin from Chimera Cult.
I'm Trey from Chimera Cult.
I'm a vocalist, guitarist. It's our first time playing in Siem Reap or even Cambodia, so this is a fucking honor, man.
I loved every bit of it, man. It just, honestly, like the passion that I've seen here, like, is inspiring. Like,
To say the least. All right, so we have a buddy called Gore, big up Gore Promotions in China. He brought us to like a small town outside of Zubo, which is also sort of a smaller town in China, although they're heavily populated. It was basically like a village, and they had
What was the 100-year anniversary or something like that?
Yeah, so it's like the 100-year anniversary, and they asked him to like get some bands out, and for some reason he thought we'd be a good idea. And a couple other, I think there was a hip hop guy and some.
Well, I mean, what was great about it is like I think he just like told the village, like, yeah, man, we got this foreign band like come in and play for the anniversary of the village, and so like I don't think he told them what genre we were.
Yeah.
And so we showed up like completely fish out of water. Like we're playing to like a lot of just like, you know, like families, a lot of kids, a lot of like, you know, what they call like IEs, like which are, you know, essentially
the old ladies
like
sort of thing.
Aunts, you know, like people who help around, like. And so everyone else is like pretty like soft, like okay, we're gonna play some hits, and we're like, I don't think you guys knew, but we're a death metal band.
Well, we'll debate that later, but we're metal of some sort. Yeah. So yeah, we're just like playing and stuff. We're going "Roar!" into like the mic. I's just come up with the kids on the stage, like shaking beers at us, like going all over and stuff. Dude.
I experienced that when I was in China.
Right?
Yes.
Like, yeah, in between every single song. Like I was rushed on stage by the IEs, and they're like, okay, here's a.
It was so dope.
Chug
Like
a beer, chug a beer.
they were really open-minded. They really wanted to get into it. They're like, oh, this is a cool, neat thing. Like no like prejudices towards the genre or anything. It was so dope, man. It was so happy. It was just so wholesome. It was like probably our most wholesome concert.
Like, despite being like a harsh metal band.
Yeah. All right, so our name is Chimera Cult. Actually, our original name was Louisiana Slaughterhouse Project. But basically, we all had bands in Shanghai. COVID came, that stuff. So everybody's members went home. So we're a combination of actually three bands, like Hito Bashira, which is my former band, his former band Hydra Slug, and then we had two members from the doom metal band Alpaca. And so we're just like all at Inferno, the metal bar in Shanghai I used to work at. We're just talking. It's like, yo, let's make a. Actually, oh shit! Absolutely. This interview's over. We've got better things to do.
You've already got beer. I want to give it to someone.
Hey, it's all
All
good.
right. Can't open it at the moment. All right, we'll figure this out.
We'll figure this out. When it comes out, I'll get it. You have to buy more.
Hey, it's all right.
All right. Yeah, so basically we want to do like a cock rock band, like fucking hair metal and shit. I guess we had a lot of hair metal nights at Inferno at that time.
We were just like inspired, roughly.
Some cheesy shit, like we just want to make some just terrible glam metal.
And then we realized that was terrible.
Yeah, we're particularly good at it. And we just go to Inferno after, like, oh, let's make an industrial song. And we got like No Going Back. Oh, it's like a black metal song. And we got like Chimera's Rise. I just kept going that. And so the name Chimera actually came from, I think our drummer thought of it, because Chimera is like a mixed animal. It's like three beasts, and like we are from three different bands. We also, all of our music has like different styles in it, because we're like not, we say we're metal, but like I think we're probably even closer to hardcore in some fronts. I throw in a lot of punk sarcastic vocals.
Chimera genres.
But we try to be metal. We try to be badass.
in Siem Reap, from people in Cambodia.
Dude, you guys are awesome. We're definitely gonna fucking come back. We hope
yeah.
to see you guys again.
Man.
You guys fucking killed it.
My only regret is that I only have to be here for one night. Like, I
Yeah.
really want to stay here for longer, man. I'm coming back on vacation. I'm coming back. I'm making like 3 weeks of this. I've only like tasted a morsel of what I want. This is great.
Yeah, beautiful city. I slept through the day because I didn't sleep last night. So I just when we got here, we just ate, and I slept until the show. But yeah, definitely gotta check it out again.
Guys, just thank you, Sam Reap.
Thank you.
It's been an honor.
Big up Cambodia.
did you come up with the ideas for this concert?
Like those three foreigner bands, like they live in China, like they message me like they want to tour to Cambodia, but they just have only one day, so they just drove by Siem Reap. So I thought like okay, we should make a heavy metal fest because like they want to collaborate with Cambodian bands too. So I asked the Rock Chitai after all to come over to Siem Reap.
What challenges did you face in organizing this event?
It's always so hard to I really respect the band and the artist who can make really original stuff like from zero. So I want to give them like the proper money as a band fee, but still difficult to cover all the fee for the band. So I use my money to to them. How do you say that?
To bring it here, to support it.
Yeah.
Some reward to the band. You want to also support the band in any way you want it.
Yeah, I don't want them to play for free.
Yeah, understand. Yeah, you got it.
But honestly, 5 bands for the event cannot make profit.
Yeah, it's really hard, especially in Siem Reap. The metal scene is not so big. So, what do you expect from people think about the shows in Atlantis Bar?
Okay. I want them to support the artist. For myself, I like music. My hobby is music, so I want people support someone who make music.
Someone wants to come to Siem Reap, to Cambodia to play. How can they contact you?
Message me Instagram, Facebook, anything, social media.
All right, I will drop the social media here in the video so the people will contact you. Thank you, Shihiro, one more time. Thank you for this show. It was super nice.